Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play UFO Aftershock. When last we left off, we had about 2 days worth of research left on the putting the pieces together, and we have this territory that we haven't yet claimed, which is Auckland. It's a bit out of the way, and with all these attacks going on, we've got to be very careful about what we do, because contrary to what I initially thought, I've been looking it up. If we lose one of these The Star Ghosts Are Attacking missions, it's pretty much as if you'd failed a Pillar of Death mission, and you lose the territory permanently.
What?
We do not want that to be the situation, so we're going to see what we can do to prevent it.
Here I come.
We need to make sure that we do not fail a single one of these missions.
What do you need, Commander?
That is critically important.
Yeah,
We don't want to fail any of them. You've also got to be very careful about
Awaiting your orders.
the spiders in this mission, because spiders actually, as I recall from the past, can actually be quite deadly. I've been underestimating that unit more than any of the others, because the spiders can literally decimate you in large numbers, especially if you don't have your whole team there. I tend to do silly things like send my team out piecemeal, like this. I really shouldn't. I really should send them all out.
What? Do I have
but
to
I
get
don't.
them all?
I should, though. Because most of the time, my team is more than capable of dealing with it. But sometimes, they're not.
Yeah, I see.
Like if I sent Keith and Sub-Zero against, say, 3 spiders, there is a good chance that the spiders could just instantly stun them and then start clawing them to death with the spider legs. That is something that they do. And you really don't want that to happen, because it can just pretty much spell the end of your team. And at this late point in the game, you really don't want to lose anyone on your team. Also, yeah, I think that's probably one dead, and we just now need to wait. There we go.
Commander?
Marvelous. One mission done. Excellent. We'll just do a little bit of waiting. There's probably going to be another one. They tend to throw them pretty thick and fast now, these missions. I mean, we don't want to be in a situation where there's missions on opposite sides of the planet, because we only have a finite amount of time to deal with them. So we're just going to stay here, and we're going to see what happens. We are under attack. We're under attack over here, and it's Star Ghosts. Fortunately, it's only one Star Ghost attack, so we should be able to deal with that pretty easily. Also, I'm going to change that sniper rifle out, because it's not as good as it could be. Where is her sniper rifle? There we go. It's a much better weapon, I do believe. Let's unload that ammo and put some armor piercing in. And then give her some armor piercing ammo. There we go, she can carry a lot more ammo for it for a start. Also, it's probably going to be more effective against the enemies that I want it to be, which are the like cloud enemies. Because really, it's only the cloud that gets affected by the other weapons. Also, is there no way that they can get out from there? There's got to be a way down, doesn't there? There's 2 ways up. Where's a way down? Or is there no way down? It does seem a bit weird that there's no way down, but maybe I'm wrong. Is there a way out that's up? Nope, they literally have to take one of the escalator lift devices. I think this one should do it.
Here I go again.
So let's move the team over. I really don't like the fact that you have to do this, but
yes, sir.
What do you want me to
we'll
do
do
now?
Good to go.
I'll do it. Just seems a little bit cumbersome. You can't just order them to pass through the lift area. Yep, there we go.
On my way.
So we need
What
that.
now?
We need Keith. Keith is at the back, which is a little annoying.
What now?
Goopin.
Yes, sir.
Mana Storm can go next.
What
And
now?
I believe Keith can now path out. Marvellous. Because Keith can't use this while Mana Storm is there.
Here I go
There we
again.
go.
Well,
Should be all we
I'm
need.
done.
Yes, sir.
On my way.
Should be all we need.
Awaiting your orders.
I'm
Good
not
to
sure
go.
why she suddenly just
Orders,
asked
Commander.
for orders, but
I'm going.
we should be able to do this
Yes, sir.
with just the 3 of them.
Look out.
Oh, there's the defender.
Again?
Keith, it's all up to you. Until
Good to
Sub-Zero
go.
turns around, then it's all
There's one.
up to both of you. There's a
Ready.
hover. The stun
Ready.
effect is actually quite dangerous on
Done.
these. Less so on the defenders and more so
you
on the
kidding?
hovers.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Hovers moving
I
quite
see.
close here. Don't know what the hover was expecting to find, except death.
Ready.
Here I go
Found
again.
death. There's a spider.
Good to go.
The hover actually missed
Good
hitting.
to go.
What?
So,
Do I have to get
there's
them
one
all?
we
There's
can't
one.
see. There's the cloud.
Orders, Commander?
So there's your
Heads up.
target. You should actually just change
Ready.
fire here. Actually, you can't shoot at all at the moment.
Good to go.
So we'll just have one of you deal with this.
Son of a...
Here we go.
What? Yeah,
You both ready?
yeah,
Nope,
I'm going.
just one of you at the moment.
What
Just
now?
one of you.
Great.
Oh, there's that
Here
hover.
comes trouble.
There's that hover.
Yes, sir.
There we go. You see that stun attack there from the spider? Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, I
Go
see.
change target. Should pretty much have this one
Right,
sorted.
hell I will.
There we go. That
No
should
way
be
I
it.
can do that.
It is indeed it. Marvellous. We should probably save. We don't want any more territory to fall to the Star Ghost, so let's save and head back to a more central position. Over here. A lot more central than the other ones. There's no missions that I'm missing, is there? Nope. Excellent. Don't want a territory to suddenly... Oh! Spoke too soon! We are under attack. Let's go deal with that, shall we? Does take a few hours to travel over there. There we go. We didn't even have Dawn actually fire there. Dawn didn't even get a single shot off. Not one. Not one. She doesn't typically do so these days. Is this another one where we
What now?
have to... Yep, this is another
On
one
my
where we
way.
have to head out this way.
Ready.
You like doing this.
What do you want me to do
Unfortunately,
now?
all the three people that I actually want to send down are
Well,
already easily
done.
accessible. This is not the right way. This is
here I
not the
go
right way
again.
at all. Turn around. We messed up.
What?
It's probably over on this. Yep, it's over on this side. It's over on this side.
Yeah.
Done.
I'm going.
Okay.
Ready.
Manastorm does not seem to want to actually go with the rest of them, but Manastorm will. Manastorm will. There's only one exit. You can imagine that these
What do you want me to do
have
now? I'm
actually
done.
been
Good to go.
going for quite a long time, just by themselves, without any power
Good to
input
go.
or maintenance from the Reticulans. That's a good testament
Orders,
to how
Commander.
powerful their technology was.
Ready.
Done.
Or say rather is,
What now?
because there still are Reticulans around.
What do you
the
need, Commander?
ones that
What do you want me to do
came
now?
to help us are still
Yeah,
here, and
yeah,
they
I'm
still have the
going.
same technology.
Good to go.
Definitely still have the same technology. Might actually be better at
What
this
do you want me
point.
to do now?
Might actually be better.
What?
But who
What's
knows?
next, Commander?
Ready.
They're certainly
Orders,
not
Commander?
saying if that's
Moving
the
out.
case.
Well,
They're certainly
I'm
not
done.
saying.
Done.
There we go.
what now?
Team's ready to go.
On my way.
Just go find those
Well,
Star Ghosts
done.
and defeat
Good to
them.
go.
Listen. We got
Are
company.
you in? Are they inside the UFO? Did you hear something inside the UFO? Oh no, it's round the corner.
Ready.
Let's go
There's
surprise
one.
it. Oh, we can't surprise it
Again?
because it's one of those.
Good to go.
It's one of
Ready.
those. It already
Orders,
knows
Commander?
we're here,
Ah,
and it is
are
now
you
indeed
kidding?
already dead.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Look out.
Is that the? No, it's a spider.
Good
We're
to
always
go.
waiting for the
cloud to appear.
Never quite sure
What?
if it's actually true
Heads
that
up.
eliminating the cloud actually
Ready.
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
it
I
easier.
see him.
Never actually that sure.
There's one.
There's
Good
the
to
cloud,
go.
though.
Good to go.
Son
There's
of
the cloud. No, no.
What now?
You need to keep shooting. It's
Yes,
you that I actually want to have go over there. There we go.
Good to go.
Really don't need the rest of the team, but I'm sure
a... Ready.
in the actual proper
No
final
way I
mission,
can do
we'll
that.
certainly need the rest of the team. There we go. Should... Oh, wow. Look at that attack. Look at that attack. That was just suddenly, immediately knocked
What?
completely unconscious. You see that?
What now?
All of that is now stun damage. All of it.
What?
Fortunately, that doesn't count as actually being a proper casualty in terms of injuries, so we're okay, and I don't know why I went round that way to get to here. Manastorm was indeed wounded. Keith was indeed wounded. Keyword was. Is no longer. Let's actually... Oh, I was about to say let's save, but there's a death obelisk mission. We can't save right now. This is obelisk country. Also, we should look at how much more time we have. Just 18 hours to go! Look at that clean, like, sweep of most of the time remaining to actually get to this point. Not bad. Not bad.
Again?
Right. Let's get out to here, because this is likely where all of the
Ready or not,
go
here I
again.
this is
come.
likely where all of the star ghosts are. This is likely where they're all currently located.
What now?
Alright, let's get our Star
What?
Ghost killing squad. You've got
What do you
Keith,
need,
you've
Commander?
got Sub-Zero. Oh, well,
What do you
Dawn.
want me to
Click
do
Dawn by
now?
mistake,
What
so it
do you
looks
want me
like
to
it's
do
Dawn
now?
that's going along.
Yes, sir.
Why not?
Orders,
Do you remember
Commander.
when Dawn was the medic?
Yes, sir.
I remember when Dawn was
Good
the
to go.
medic. Now,
Ready.
was some
On my
Ready or
time.
way.
not, here I come.
Sometime in the past. Now it
Heading
seems
out,
no one
Commander.
is the medic because they all just have the idea of if we
Done.
kill everything before we can get
Moving on
hurt, we
again.
don't need to heal. It works to some extent.
On my way. Moving
Yeah,
on.
Oh,
yeah,
the
I'm
enemy.
going.
Hear the bastards sneaking around.
There's an enemy. We just literally ran right past it.
Good to go.
We ran right past
Look
it.
out. I can hear the bastards
Oh
sneaking
wow,
around.
we've literally walked into like all of them.
What
Okay,
now?
deal with the dangerous
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
first.
I
Orders,
see.
Commander.
Great.
Oh,
Here
we've
comes trouble.
literally
What do you
walked
need,
into
Commander?
absolutely all of them. Star, you can start taking shots at the. Oh, you can't. You
What?
can't. Hover next, I imagine. Dawn
What
is
do you need, Commander?
currently firing
Yes,
single
sir.
shot there. Would rather you weren't
Huh?
firing. Oh, I took Dawn with me. Oh, I thought I took Angel there for a moment. I was wrong. Definitely doing a lot more damage though. Look at that. Well, a little more damage.
Yes, sir.
A little more damage.
Yeah.
Good to go.
I need you to actually start shooting this one. And you are still paralyzed. Well, you're certainly doing
Damn.
damage.
What?
There we go. You just
Here I go
move and
again.
start hitting that one. There we go. Much
Like
better.
hell I will. What? Do I have
Ready.
to get them all?
I actually thought I'd clicked Angel there rather than Dawn. I just read
you
Dawn's
kidding?
going with us, and I just thought, hey, guess
Done.
what? It's the one with the machine gun. Dawn is not the medic. That was my mistake. Though she is certainly
now?
dealing with
Afraid not,
that
Commander.
enemy there. Well, eventually got it. And I do believe with that one dead, that should be it. Dead. No?
Good to go.
Oh yeah, we gotta find a pillar of death.
Ready.
It's somewhere
On my
around
way.
here.
Yeah,
Where's
I'm
the
Did
going.
you
pillar?
see that?
Oh, wait. Is that the pillar of death? There it is. I'm just thinking, why is the mission
Moving
not
on
over
again.
yet? That's why the mission's not over yet, because it's
Yes,
a
sir.
pillar of death mission.
Yes, sir.
It's a pillar
Good to
mission,
go.
that's why. Pillar mission
some
by
goodbye.
all these
What?
tanks.
On my way.
Never get to use tanks in the actual game.
What now?
There
Yes,
we
sir.
go. That
Kick
should
ass.
do the trick.
I'm
There
gonna
we go.
finish the
That's
attack,
almost
Commander.
nearly dead.
Orders, Commander.
No
And
way. I
there
can
you
do
go.
that.
One dead pillar. Totally forgot that it was Dawn we sent rather than Angel, realizing it was the sniper. That's how little I've used Dawn recently. That's how little I've used Dawn recently. Yep, indeed, there were some injuries, but now I think we should save, because we're actually getting very close to the time at the end of this research. Very close indeed. Just letting the hours tick by, slowly. And before we know it, the research will in fact be done. In fact, we have 9 hours to go. Just 9. We can literally watch them count down. And hopefully no mission will occur. It looks like no mission is going to occur. Nope, we have literally 0 time to go. I think now is a good time to save, just in case something happens. And something will happen. Alright. We're under attack.
As you know, we've been investigating the rebellion. I think we might finally have a handle on what's going on. The captives we've interrogated were unable to explain their actions and motives in a rational manner. They all spoke of some sort of inner voice that told them to join the mutineers. A voice that was irresistible, even though they knew their actions were wrong. The scary thing is that some of our investigators, while talking to the captives, began to feel the same urges. Some of our people are still hearing these voices. This sudden rebellion in our ranks got us to thinking about the similarities between our situation and that of the Reticulans, which started us down the path of comparing other similarities we've noticed among the Wargoths, Star Ghosts, and Cultists. Think about it. The symbols used by the aliens and the Cultists are identical. In addition, the Wargoths and Star Ghosts use the same space-dwelling organisms as a means of interstellar transportation. We originally assumed that the space creatures were mere animals, domesticated like horses. But then we began to wonder about the possibility that the reverse was true. That perhaps the space creatures were, in effect, training the aliens. We began to wonder if something on Earth was drawing these creatures to us. This could be where the Reticulan rebels fit in. For some reason, they defied their society's traditions and set off on their grand experiment. We think that an outside force might have influenced their actions. It's our belief that the space creatures that act as the Wargoth and Star Ghost vessels are influencing these alien races, and that there was something on the Reticulan rebels' homeworld that caused them to defy their people. We also think that the Reticulans brought that something with them when they set out for Earth. We believe that this thing is still here, and that it's the force that turned the cultists against us and caused the mutiny on our Laputa. It's our theory that all of these groups are being influenced by a race of space-dwelling organisms, and that one of these creatures is drawing others of its kind to Earth. These organisms are the very creatures that the various races use for space travel. For lack of a better name, we're calling these creatures myrmecals. They're very similar to certain plants on Earth known as myrmecophytes, whose trunks or bulbs serve as homes for huge ant colonies. These space creatures land on a planet and emit a psionic field that influences the planet's inhabitants to perform seemingly irrational acts that actually serve the creature's needs. Unaware of the myrmecal's presence, the planet's inhabitants would rationalize their actions as acts of science, as was true with the Reticulans and their experiment, or acts of faith, like those of the cultists. There are two types of myrmecal, male and female, for lack of better terms. The female of the species lands on a planet and convinces the planet's inhabitants to cover the planet with biomass. When this goal is achieved, the biomass comes to life and emits a powerful psionic pulse. We think that it's this pulse that caused the so-called rupture that killed or crippled the Reticulans. Meanwhile, the male myrmecals, after they find a suitable planet, use their own psionic powers to induce the native population to band together under the guise of some sort of scientific or religious cause, developing weapons and technologies that will be of benefit to the myrmecal. When the male hears the psionic call emitted by the biomass established by a female myrmecal, it calls its disciples, who enter the creature. Once all of its followers are aboard, the myrmecal transports its passengers to a new location, where they are forced to battle the male myrmecal's opponents, the other male myrmecals, the planet's inhabitants, and so on, until only one male myrmecal remains. The surviving male then mates with a female, and the cycle begins anew when their offspring grow to maturity. Assuming this theory is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, a female myrmecal must be somewhere nearby. We know it's not on Earth, so we believe it could well be on Earth's moon. There's an abandoned Reticulan base on the moon, and this would make an excellent hiding place for the creature. Until we can eliminate the female myrmecal, more and more of our people will succumb to the creature's influence and rebel against us. If we get rid of the female, the male myrmecal, the one the Star Ghosts are using for a vessel, should leave as well. Our best chance for success is to launch a mission to the moon as soon as possible. There, we can seek out the abandoned Reticulan base, find the creature, and solve this problem once and for all.
There you go. There you go. We now have the option of the moon mission. Everything has now been explained. The whole purpose and the whole reason of everything that's been going on, the Myrmecal's mating ritual. the mating ritual of the Myrmidon is what caused both of these games. Both of them. The Reticulans were fooled by the Myrmidon, the male Myrmidon, into thinking that they were doing this for a scientific endeavour. They weren't. They were just tools to the Myrmidon. And unless we deal with the female Myrmidon that we believe is on the moon, this will just keep happening. The event where the scientists and technicians went nuts on the Laputa and tried to attack the soldiers and everyone else is not an isolated event. There is actually a reason for it happening, and that was the reason. That was in fact the reason. And so, we need to stop this now. Killing the female Myrmidon will stop everything that's going on, and will hopefully make the male Myrmidon with the Star Ghosts leave. And with that, we would have finished the game. This is literally the endgame scenario now. It is literally the endgame. That moon mission is the equivalent of the Cydonia of the original XCOM. It is equivalent of going to the moon in the first game and defeating the Reticulans there. Remember the fact that they had that weird base in Aftermath that you went in and destroyed? That's the same sort of territory we're going to be going to. Next video. For when we come back, folks, we're going to deal with that Star Ghost attack, and then we're going to go to the moon. And we're going to finish this game. We're going to finish it. Once and for all. And save Earth from the Myrmidon. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.